My granddaddy, he was a pastor for over 40 years. He was a short man, but he used to love to drive big cars. And he drove a Cadillac. And not these little cute Cadillacs now you can put in your pocket. No, he drove a Cadillac when it was a Cadillac. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like his car started at that wall, went all the way back to that wall. You know, you couldn't drive it like this. Child, you had to drive it like this. Yeah? Y'all know what I'm talking about? You didn't have seatbelts. You can just put 20 kids on the back row. It didn't even matter. You didn't need no child seat either. You just put the baby in the back window. You just got to roll them over every 15 minutes, make sure they don't burn up. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So I never forget, because he would pride himself on being able to drive these long distances and stuff. So I never forget, my name was Albert, but I'm a junior, but he called me June because he couldn't get the extra syllable out for the energy, you know? So he said, June, I'm gonna shut my eyes and I'm gonna let you drive. And I said, okay, granddaddy. So, you know, y'all, I'm 16, 17 years old, and I'm driving. I'm driving. Watch me whip. Watch me, man. I'm driving, you know. And then I've been driving about 15, 20 seconds. He said, June, son, speed this thing up. We want to get you there for sunrise. I said, okay, granddaddy, and I speed up, and then about another 30, 35 seconds. June, boy, slow this thing down now, son. We ain't running no race. So, okay, granddaddy, so I slow it down, you know, another 10, 30 seconds. June, by this time, I could feel my grandmother getting irritated in her sanctified soul. She leaned over, she said, I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes. See, in his head, he wanted me to drive. In his will, he gave me the keys. He wanted me to drive. But in his heart, he was still driving. Sometimes I wonder if God peers over the balcony of heaven and says to you and I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust me. I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust. I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust me with the kids this year. I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust me with the marriage. I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust me with the finances. I thought you said you was gonna shut your eyes and trust me with the relationships. Remember, you said you was gonna be single and you was just gonna trust God and not get in another bad relationship. And remember, it was New Year's Eve and you was crying, writing in your journal, said, Jesus, you gonna be my man this year, and I ain't heard from you since then. And now, you know, it's almost February and you come talking about some help, pray for me and Gus. And Jesus is like, who is Gus? I never heard of Gus. Where did Gus come from? I don't know Gus. What would it mean for you to shut your eyes and trust God? See, the problem is some of us, we're backseat drivers. Like my wife, it's a gift. She has a gift of backseat driving. It's a gift. At least that's what the therapist said I need to start to refer to it as. Says, Albert, you need to get better language. It is a gift. And I struggle with appreciating her gift, because all of a sudden she'll just get an utterance and she'll declare prophetically how it is that I should, you know, navigate the vehicle that I'm driving. So just the other day, I messed up. You ever have something come out your mouth, and when the words come out your mouth, you see them and you be thinking, that ain't gonna land well. That's not gonna land well at all. I just had words come out. Y'all, we're driving the other day and I couldn't catch it. I messed up, y'all. We driving and she just got one of those prophetic utterances, you know what I mean? Because, you know, and she says to me, ain't that the turning lane? And I said, ain't that the passenger seat? I tried to it was like slow motion. I said, no. Don't feel bad for her though. When we got home, she said, ain't that the couch? Touche, my dear, touche. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you haven't given the keys to some young, inexperienced 16-year-old. You have the creator of all things, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the God Almighty. He says, I want to drive. You need to shut your eyes and trust me. Belief is the idea of getting in the backseat, allowing God to drive, you shutting your eyes and saying, God, I will trust you. Belief is saying, I will rest in who you are and what you are doing in my life. Let me tell you something. Everybody talking about they trust God, but let me tell you, if you ain't rested in God, then you ain't trusting God, because to trust God is to rest in God.